Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the Lego City Wild River Escape, set number 60176, 126 pieces. And I'm kind of excited for this set for a couple reasons. One of them is this really cool animal animal figure that we get. Now, we've seen the skunk before. This was in the animal catcher collectible minifigure that we got, the skunk. So it's the first time that I know of that we've seen it in an actual Lego set. And then of course you've kind of got the standard cops and robbers play theme going on here, but look at this really cool inflatable style raft we got going on there. So that looks really cool. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So this is one of those boxes that has the little finger tab, that little icon right there indicates that you put your finger in there and rip the box open. So that's what I did. And I always get people that make comments below. They're like, why did you open the box like that? Well, you're such a savage, tearing up the box. I'm like, it's kind of what they told me to do. So, all right, so we have bag number one. There's your bag number two. There's a small sticker sheet. And then we have this underside of a, I think this is called a cockpit piece. Like the underside of an airplane, and then a single instruction book, so nothing too crazy about this set. So let's open up bag one. There's a lot of red in here, so I would guess that we're going to build that raft first. But let's not do guessing games. Let's go ahead and build it. So our first minifigure is what I'm going to call the bad guy, the robber. Got cops and robbers, and this is the robber. So he's got a double printed face. You can see he's got the angry face right here, and then we turn this around and he has the worried face. And the picture on the cover of the box shows the skunk. So here's the skunk. Very cool animal figure. But what it shows the skunk on the raft and like a little plume of smoke around the bad guy. So maybe the skunk has sprayed the robber and that's why he has the worried face on. Or maybe this is your average typical pet skunk. It's very cool. Love the skunk, love the bad guy. And he has a small little accessory or two. So we have the oar, so that's what he's going to use to paddle around on the boat. He also has a crowbar, so like any good bad guy, you gotta have that crowbar to break into places and things. All right, so with that out of the way, we're going to begin our raft. So we have these red plates. And we're going to put these two 1x4 modified plates that have studs on two ends. Turn this over. Two more plates. Turn it back over. Have some red Technic bricks. Then we have these half round or half cylinder shaped 2x2 bricks. It goes like that. Two more of the Technic bricks. More plates there, and now we have these baby bow shapes. 4 of them that all go like that. Alright, so now we're going to make the end pieces for the raft. So this dome shaped brick on a 2x2 round, and then we're going to put this Technic piece inside of that. And we're going to repeat those steps 3 more times. So we have 4 of these guys. turn this over. On the underside, we're going to put some anti-tiles. And that will help this little raft slide around a little bit easier on tables or play surfaces. Then we have our little crate that's going to have our gems in there with this little broken top piece. Goes like that. Instructions also show the crowbar in there. So it's like he's ripped open half of the box and said, oh yeah, that's the jewels, let's take this one. And then left his crowbar in there. Snap that in right there. Shows him kind of standing on here like this. Sort of. With the skunk hitching a ride on the crate there. Not too bad. All right, so just like that, we're done with our first bag of parts. So let's move that to the side and jump into bag number 2 right now. Okay, we have all of our bag 2 parts out, and we have our second and final minifigure to build. This is our boat police officer. So he's got the little cargo pants on. He's got some sort of jacket. It's a police jacket over a dark blue shirt. He is going to be wearing a flotation device. He has his aviator sunglasses on, single printed face, and a baseball hat. And of course, like all police figures or sets, usually comes with a couple of pairs of handcuffs. So that is our police minifigure. All right, so let's begin the police speedboat. This looks pretty cool. So we have our slotted grill tile, sloped pieces, blue 2x2 brick, and then we have some blue 1x6 bricks. Put that piece under there. A 2x3 plate. Go there, and a little yellow chair. So we're gonna move that to the side and bring this piece over and start building it out. Some really long white plates. This slides perfectly on right there. So all that rainbow of color on the inside is going to get covered up by a lot of the outside bricks, which we're going to start adding on right now. And what I'm going to do is actually set this on the table because it's a little flimsy in my hand. So it's going to build a lot more sturdier if I had it on the table. I typically like to build using my hands, like holding the model in my hand as I build. As a lot of people know that have watched a lot of my videos, I've brought that up many times before, but sometimes the models are either just too big or too flimsy, and they work better if they're laid flat on a hard surface like a table or the floor or anywhere else that you may be building. So this just happens to be one of those instances where it's just going to work out better on the table for me. All right, so we have some black plates with the clips. piece there, we got a tile here. Blue wedge plate, and then we have larger wedge plate. Regular plate there, a few more plates. We have these modified plates that have the clip on the end. Those are going to hold some little spotlight type pieces. All right, so on the underside, just like we did on the raft, we're gonna put some light bluish gray anti-tiles, and this will allow the boat to slide a little bit easier on the surface that you play with it. In addition to those, we're gonna put blue ones. So we have blue and gray ones. Almost kind of doubling up on them. Move that to the side. Looks like we're going to build a motor. Okay, just like that. Clip on there. So that's our big jet engine type, not jet engine, but a powerboat motor, which he should be able to easily catch the little guy on the raft. All right, so this is interesting. Let me show you something. I found a mistake in the instructions. So let me show you what we got here. We've got this step where we put the steering wheel on. No big deal right there. But look right here. We have these white slope and nothing on that piece. So we turn the page and we're building our motor. Da 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 da, step, step, step. Here, step, step, step. Great, there it is, it's done. Let's put it on here. Uh-oh, what do we have here? We have some blue pieces on top of that white. Now, we didn't have that in the previous steps before we built the motor. Now, when I turn the page, look, there they are. And there they are. So they messed up on the instructions where they showed it before it was actually built. And I actually didn't have it on there until I turned the page, but then I noticed on the previous page that it was on there. So a minor mistake. I've actually seen that in various other Lego sets before where the instructions were showing parts already put on the model before they got to them in the instructions. So after building as many sets as I have over the years, I've picked up a lot of minor errors in the Lego instructions. So these are the two lights that I was talking about that we're going to go on those clips. Plate to go right down the middle, slotted tile, regular tile, double wide baby boat shape, and guess what time it is? It's last sticker time. Small set, only 3 stickers in this whole set, and they were all used on this police speedboat. And there it is. That completes the boat. So we could take our police officer, we could throw the handcuffs in the back there, pop him in right here, and he's ready to catch this guy who's trying to get away on a measly little raft while the police officer has a super fast speedboat. All right, so there it is. Appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see more Lego City build videos just like this one, then check out the links I have down below. I've done hundreds and hundreds of Lego City build videos, so if you love this one, you'll love all those others. If you're not into Lego City and maybe some other Lego themes, kind of wet your whistle, then definitely check out some of the other links I have down below. I've done all kinds of Lego build videos, all of official Lego sets. So I'm not doing any type of mocs or any other stuff like that on this channel. I have other channels for that. There'll be links down for that too as well. So all kinds of stuff down below if you want to check all that out. And I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the future.